Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, it's your good buddy Philtastic here. Welcome back to the channel. I am at work. I just pulled up ridiculously early this morning, shutting my camera off, my dash cam that is. Figure I'd drop in to say hello because I had a quick thought, which kind of hit me from nowhere as they typically do. Thinking about James Gunn's upcoming Superman film. I know a lot of people are honestly either kind of black or white on it at this point. There's only been one trailer, at least that I'm aware of, and it's mostly positive receptions from what I've seen. And of course, like anything on the internet, you hear about test screenings, and it's either, oh, it's great, or oh my God, it was a dumpster fire. This is why I think James Gunn's Superman is going to be successful, and most definitely the best Superman film that we've seen since the original. Maybe even exceeding it, but I'm going to stop short of saying that. Think back to Guardians of the Galaxy, 2014. This film, when it was coming out, was one that I know I said, hey, look, this might be Marvel's first big bomb. Based on the fact that, I mean, let's face it, nobody was looking at the Guardians at that point. You're not even talking B-level characters, you're talking C-level characters. Me knowing a little bit about James Gunn, but not really taking into account of that's the type of characters he's best dealing with. Think about how that film opened. Before the crazy dance scenes, before the explosions, before Rocket and Groot, what's the first thing that you see? You see Star-Lord, pre-Star-Lord, why don't we say, Peter Quill, at his mother's deathbed as she's dying of cancer. No matter if you, in that moment, I remember watching it for the first time, and it's something that's kind of caught me off guard each time because you kind of forget about that part of the film, which is crazy to me because it's done so well. You're going in there, you're waiting for this big superhero film with all this action and everything, and it starts with an emotional gut punch that you can't deny. And if you can, you're a psychopath. I'm sorry. Seriously though, in that moment, it makes me realize that Gunn's strengths lie not so much in his ability to tell a story, but in his ability to humanize these characters and really make you feel at one with them. Many in the past have said Superman is a difficult character to write because he's quote-unquote overpowered. And I always thought that, and I don't mean this as a slight to any professional comic writers or anyone who feels differently. I always thought that it was like, yeah, but the point of a good Superman story isn't necessarily what he can do. It's what's at stake, what's on the line. And look, I'm by no means a Superman aficionado. I highly recommend, if you are, to reach out to Anthony Desiato from Flat Squirrel Productions and check out his podcast, Digging for Kryptonite. The dude has spoken about Superman so many times. Honestly, and I've said this so many times too, Jim Lee should just be cutting him a check every week. But I digress, as I often do. Honestly, I have confidence that if James Gunn does what he can do best, which is getting us to care not so much about Superman, faster than the speeding bullet and so on and so forth, but Superman as a person, as a character, it's going to be a great film. But we're not going to know that until July. I'm not going to know until much later because I'm not going to the movies. Sorry, I'm going to have to wait for Max. So hopefully all's good. And anyway, here it's Monday as I'm recording this, March 31st. I'm just saying that just so you know where I am because I'm babbling, of course. If you're watching this, I hope that you have a great day, a great week, great evening, whatever. Peace, love, and comics. Take care. Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land. Yeah. Hey, everybody.